live. We're live.
All right.
It's gonna take a second for them to load it up, but
Good old Twitch.
good old Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. That offline. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this moving. Yeah, there we go. What's up, people?
Hey, what's up?
It's the fight of the century. We're going to throw down.
Well, I hope you prepared a lot of, like, steak tonight, because there's going to be a lot of salt.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Scrolling through the poster. Aw, yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Only on Vinesauce.com. What is up? Hello. I wish I could have gotten like a Vinebucks thing going for that. I think we could really use that for just the main site in general. Although I have no idea how the hell you'd set it up. I think Salty Bit's the only place that really has a decent one aside from that Spelunky death thing. Snake Edge Barbecue Pit. Yep, that's our sponsor.
Yes,
it's a good sponsor.
There's going to be a ridiculous amount of snake edges tonight, as you know. I play a lot of Tekken on stream, and because Tekken is such a dear thing of mine, Hootey has entered the ring. He has entered my domain, and he has challenged me for the throne, and I am excited for this. I played against Hootey, like, how long was it that you played a few matches when you first got this game, right?
Mm-hmm. I did.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if you've been practicing or whatever. I haven't done any practice matches against you. I haven't done any spar matches. So we've been entirely, distance, whatever you want to call it, in terms of like playing against each other. So tonight, it's the decisive battle. It's the king of the ring. It's who is better at the Tekkens. So I'm excited. I bet you guys are excited too. And what can I say? But I am really, really hyped for this fight. I've been waiting for this a long time.
Alright, let me put up to the main menu. Alright, are you online?
Yep.
Oh, wait a tick. Hold up. Un momento. I forgot one key thing. A pretty key thing if you wanna think about it that way. Let's see. Oh, is that gonna work? Oh, I guess we're just gonna have to try it. Oh man, I'm so good at setting these things up. You've been to one of my streams, haven't you? My great setup skills. I'm so good at setting all this shit up. I'm just fucking pro at making certain everything works before I go live. Let's see if I can balance my 360 on my tower. Oh, that's precarious, but that'll work. That'll work as long as I don't get too mad. Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna drop on the floor and crash to a million pieces. Suddenly the Tekken match is, called off.
Mysterious circumstances. I have a stick. Do you play stick at all?
I play with a D-pad. I am too much of a poor student ramen eater to go forward one. So I have been sludging through this awful D-pad. D-pad sucks. You can't do the Korean wave dashing with a D-pad. You can't do nothing like that. It's real painful, but I believe it's one of those like training montages. Like you intentionally put the rocks on your feet when you run, and when you take them off, the training weights come off when you actually get a stick. So I don't know if this is like holding me back, but I believe there's a restriction to this because like you can only move so good with a D-pad. Like once you get a stick though, you unlock this smooth kind of way of moving in Tekken, and basically the D-pad is clunky. It's shitty. I think everybody that owns a 360 and has one of these default gamepads, they know how bad the D-pad is, and playing Tekken with this is a fucking nightmare. Mm-hmm. So, it's something you really have to get adjusted to quick if you want to play this. If you don't have a stick, and unfortunately I've been stuck with this since I started playing it, but I'm all right with it. It's not that bad as people claim it to be, but an arcade stick is infinitely way better. So.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. So pretty much my only chance in this match is if his thumb starts to break from using the D-pad for so long. So I'm holding out for the long game. I'm just gonna turtle until you start screaming. I am waiting for a extremely unfortunate timed system update because it felt like updating me right fucking now. But while we were waiting, I will say this: I have not played Tekken. I mean, it's been a little while since I purchased Tekken Tag Tournament 2 and almost completely filled my hard drive with it because you all told me it was a great game and I needed to give it a try. And at first I was extremely hesitant. I am a Street Fighter player. I like playing Street Fighter. It is a very different game in comparison to Tekken or pretty much most of the other fighters. I finally started to understand just how deep this game is. I thought Street Fighter had some interesting angles to it or whatnot, but I've been reading through manuals and guides and whatnot, and all I can say is holy shit. I was not prepared for the deluge of information on Tekken and how crazy complex it is. I always saw Tekken as one of the more simpler fighters. Not not the case whatsoever.
Yeah.
So
the Tekken like difficulty curve, it's both great and terrible at the same time. The terrible effect of it is the fact that new players, they literally have to pour years into actually getting really good at this. I mean, the steep difficulty in Tekken is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as like problematic as something as, you know, for example, Dwarf Fortress. Or actually, you know, it might actually be harder because once you get to that insane level of, you know, skill, when you reach Knee levels, Knee is one of my favorite players in Tekken. He plays Brian. He's a fantastic player. And the way he fights in Tekken is it's just fucking an art form. Because like there's so much you have to take into account when playing Tekken. You have, you know, where you're standing, if you're crouching, frames. There's so much. Now that doesn't say that, you know, I'm claiming that Tekken is better than 2D fighters, but there's certainly a lot of depth in Tekken that is completely unique to itself. Street Fighter, for example. Here's the thing. I think that Street Fighter, while it's not as complex as Tekken, I think the simplicity adds a lot of nuance to how good you can get at it. Like, new players can get into Street Fighter quicker, but I assume because of the high level competition that there is in Street Fighter, you know, seeing actual high level players play Street Fighter must be as hard as Tekken. You know, I'm okay with playing Tekken. I'm an average player, but if I watch these Evo streams, for example, I'm nowhere near that. And I think, as I said, the fact that Tekken is so difficult to get into is bad for new players. But at the same time, once you reach that insane skill, it becomes like this almost chess-esque gameplay. Mm-hmm. Like, you do one move wrong, and you're trapped in a tag assault. You can't escape it. It's literally like you have to constantly block. If there's one opening, you're toast. So if you get to that level, Tekken becomes this whole new thing. But for new players, Tekken is, as you said, I mean, I know a lot of players back in Tekken 3 that played Eddie. They spam moves. You know, they had their entire palm on their, you know, PlayStation controller. And that was basically Tekken for them. And Tekken nowadays is just so much different. It really is. I started playing Tekken at Tekken 2 in the arcades, and if you compare the early Tekkens to this, it's just, you know, night and day. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I pretty much just had the my Tekken 2 and something of, I want to say, maybe the first Tekken Tag Tournament. Was that on PS2?
That was on PS2 and arcades. Yeah. Actually, yeah, PS2. In the arcades, it actually had like PS1 graphics, but they updated for the console. So.
Yeah, that was probably it because I remember playing all the very silly Tekken modes. I think it was Tekken Ball or something, the volleyball.
That was Tekken 3. Yeah.
There's that 3? Okay. That's what I'm thinking about. My sister loved Tekken and would probably jump to play Tekken at a heartbeat. And that's, of course, I've told this story that I was hoping to bridge that gap when Street Fighter Cross Tekken came out. Because I really wanted to try and get that going. I've been wanting to play another game with my sister for a while, and it was shit. Complete and total shit. And I'm hoping that maybe Tekken Cross Street Fighter might be just a little better and worth purchasing.
Yeah. I think that I streamed a little bit of Street Fighter versus Tekken, and what kind of pissed me off about that game, I still don't understand the system, but there was some sort of like gem collecting stuff for combos or something. Never got into that, never understood it, and you know, I think Street Fighter versus Tekken was very ambitious. And there's some heart to it, but I mean, it's just plagued by problems. First of all, the DLC, you know, it's locked DLC on the disc. That's just so miserable of Capcom to do. But generally, I thought that game was not the worst fighting game I've ever played, but it just feels like 2D fighters and 3D fighters if they mash together. It's not oil and water, but it seems they don't really click too well. So, for me, 2D fighters is very. I'm not really good at them. 3D fighters, I'm a little bit better, but I think Mortal Kombat, for example, that just came out, Mortal Kombat 9, very refreshing for me actually, because again, I play a lot of Tekken, but for Mortal Kombat, it was this like total what do you call it? Like my interest in the genre peaked. You know, I was like, this is really good. I should play more of this. So, yeah. You're more of a 2D fighter, I'm more of a 3D fighter, and unfortunately you're on my on my domain here, so it's gonna be really interesting to see how this fight goes.
I've had to try and understand the different intricacies of being able to step into the foreground and background during a fight, and to worry more about how overheads work in Tekken and oh man, I was not prepared when I was starting to look at videos, because I was looking at videos for Steve, who I like to play, and I'm trying to listen to it and follow along, and I'm hearing all the different changes from Tekken 6, I think, and just listening to it. Oh my god, I can't follow a damn thing. It's like the first time I picked up Street Fighter and talking about I was like, give this a 13, and it doesn't come into a 15, you know, if he doesn't have any 15 to 17 moves, blah, blah, blah. Oh. The what? Oh fuck, they're talking about frames. Is that how they talk about frames? Oh shit, I have no idea how to follow that.
Well, so. It's I believe you played Steve back in Street Fighter vs. Tekken, yeah.
I did. He was very, very different than he is in Tekken. He has Street Fighter-esque moves, which made me a little weird and wary.
Yeah, I play Brian. You know, I know Brian inside out, but when it came to Street Fighter vs. Tekken, totally different character, totally different way of playing. You know, barely recognizable except, you know, his actual model and, you know, little monologues and stuff he says between cutscenes and stuff like that, but you know, I gotta say, Hootey, for picking Steve, it's not the best character to play if you're just getting into this, because Steve is a very technical player. He has all these stances. Steve, if chat doesn't know, is this boxer character, and in Tekken you have, you know, kicks, grabs, punches. Steve basically has only punches, and he has grabs too, but he compensates for no kicks with a lot of different stances and technical stuff. So yeah, it's not the easiest character to get into, but I look forward to see what you can do.
Oh well, here's hoping I don't completely disappoint. Let me get the sound in, and then chat, can you give me a little quick feedback on what you think of the sound as comparison to the Skype? I am hearing that you're apparently very echoey. Y'all. I don't know why. Maybe it has something to do with Skype or whatnot, but apparently folks are saying that you sound like a god because you're literally echoing. It's like I'm fighting Jesus or something at Tekken. Jesus would pick us.
No, that would be Satan.
Just Satan.
Yeah.
All right, let me turn up the sound. Unmute it real quick.
I think it's the fact that Hootey is a speaker, I think. Do you use speakers?
No. No, I'm all in headset. So it can sound a little deafening at times. So I gotta strike that happy balance. All right, just go ahead and keep talking, Yoel. I want to be able to gauge the volume here.
All right. Talking, saying words. Human evolution has allowed us to say stuff.
That it has. That it has.
All right. Just gotta keep talking still, or do I?
Yoel's a little low. Let me shift this a little bit.
All right. Keep on talking.
Keep on talking.
About the snakeage.
All right.
All right.
This should be a little. Whoa, what? Hold up. I got like 2 Skype volumes here. I don't know why.
What?
Yeah, who knows? Okay, I keep talking.
Still saying words.
Still saying words?
Hootie's booty.
Just keep saying that. I don't care what it is.
I'm trying to say things. It's really awkward because, like, when I'm put on the spot, I'm supposed to say things. I can't think of anything.
It probably explains it. What?
Oh man.
Oh, but well, yeah. I don't know why Skype has 2 different volume things.
All right.
I'm working on it.
All right.
Here are 4 characters you will not see today. He's still quiet, still low. Wow. Be a hair louder.
Honestly, I don't know what characters you're gonna pick tonight. I know Steve, and I don't know anything else actually. You didn't say. If turn up my microphone, I guess I can a little bit, but
yeah, try turning it up just a tiny bit if possible. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure my audio is set for full.
All right.
Yep. Oh, you know what? I haven't checked that in a while, and I have been swapping headphones, so let me double check something.
All right.
Yeah, I've been moving back and forth between my studio cans and my Plantronics.
You know,
Fortunately, I'm
really jealous of you because you have a 60 FPS capture card. I have a 30 FPS, and it's really annoying because you need every frame in a game like this.
And oh man, I think AverMedia just pooped out on me. Give me 1 second.
All right.
It didn't really poop out, but it just decided to kill all the sound because it thought I changed headsets.
I see.
It's fun. It's a fun game.
Yeah.
It's a fun program. AverMedia is really bad.
I'll be right back, by the way.
Go for it. Go for it. Alright. Okay, that's... Okay. Let's make sure... Send that up a little bit. Let's go to the start menu. That gives us some music to work with. Yes, autosave. Look at that hard drive. Whew, I'm gonna need a new one soon. That's with, I think, 2 games. I have 2 games on there, and it's almost full. Still needs to be louder. All right, I'm gonna keep trying. Trying to compensate. It's not easy though. I mean, I'm trying to figure. I figure I got my sound at pretty much maxed out on everything. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. There are so many options these days for this stuff. Oh, I think I got it.
Oh, yeah?
Let's see if that works. I have my speakers down slightly in Skype. That's probably why. Okay, now let's see if this... go ahead and test out some words. Throw some word power at them.
Alright. Alright,
go for it.
I can say words, I can speak Swedish.
Go ahead and talk shit. Talk shit to me in Swedish. I want to hear this. I want to hear what sounds like in Swedish.
Okay.
Go for it.
Det kommer vara... Vi kommer stekas ikväll. Jag kommer fritera. Jag kommer koka Hootey. Det kommer vara min bitch tonight. Anyway, as I said, I obviously respect you a lot in fighting me.
Guys, I just hadn't turned the window back on. It's okay. Still needs to be a little more louder. You're apparently an echo god. Man.
I'm an echo god.
Quiet and echoey, but we can hear him. I'll just turn the game down a bit then, because I'm not honestly sure what else to do. I have you maxed out in every setting I have. So.
Well.
This hopefully just sounds a little better.
I'm echoing.
Someone's laughing. Someone apparently knows what you said. Turn up the oil. I'm trying. I'm trying. I really am. System sounds. There's a media. There's two. Oh. Okay. So we'll do that.
You're using OBS, right?
I am. I think you know what? I think that does sound a lot louder now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Did it mysteriously fix itself?
It might be. When we going on our date, Hootey? You're not, Vinny. Is that it? Better. Okay, I found it. I found it. Apparently OBS was down in my mixer.
Oh, okay.
God,
and now everything is great. Supposedly. I hope.
Okay, now Yoel's better. That's perfect. He is louder. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Same echo. I can't do much about the echo. I don't really know how to fix that, guys. I'm sorry.
Kind of peaking now. Wow, it's just endless problems.
Better, a bit distorted and echoey. I can't fix it. Sorry.
Well, I can turn my microphone down.
You can turn it down a little bit, I guess. It just sounds like it's picking up everything in your room. You might have a fan or AC going, I think.
Oh, wait a minute.
The echo adds character. Will you please just accept this as the deity versus the tiny human kind of match? I'm doing this on purpose. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Let's make sure I'm online. I should be. Yep. I still have that awful Jericho game in my system. Endless problems. Welcome to stream. Seriously, welcome to streams. If you thought we were going to start this off in the first 5 minutes, you've never watched me stream before. Alright. Service for the World Tekken Federation website has ended. Okay. Are you still there, Yoel? Okay, he's fixing something, I guess. Look at that 9th Q. That's like D- in StreetFighter. That's good stuff. I'm gonna win. I have not shown my face. The PCRF video is being worked on though. And I did promise I would put myself on camera at some point. Oh, I tried Slim Bob. I've not tried Slim Bob, to be honest. I haven't tried a lot of the cast. I tried to stick with characters that felt comfortable to me. I did try King for a little while, because he's who I used to play in Tekken 2. I did play... Let me double check Skype. Did I lose him? Oh! Oh no. He says he's got a reboot. Dang. Man. Stuff. We got issues. That's okay. It's cool, Steel. I mean, we've all been very, very, very busy. I mean, I can't speak for the other streamers. I've been so busy on most of my incentives, it's been a part-time job for me holding those down. I'm serious. I spend at least a couple hours every day looking at the forums, working through my incentives, brainstorming right now. I'm thinking up the concept for the D&D streams that are going to be coming up. I'm thinking it might last anywhere from 3 to 6 months, depending on how long of a campaign I decide to make. I have no idea how many sessions that translates into, but I'll have to think about that. I've been writing up stuff for the story times. I have 3 of those to do. Everyone keeps reminding me that I have Iron Roses and Hateful Boy... No, sorry, that's Dire. Magic... Science Girls to play through. I have... God, what else? We still have the Super Mario Brothers race. We still have the Binding of Isaac races to do, which I'm hoping to either, at the very least, commentate on, if not run in them. And I've also got the Sonic 2 race that's supposed to happen. Calling Hoots. Hey, you there? Hey, yes, sir.
I don't know up in my microphone, but I hope it's better now.
Okay. So I got a lot on my plate, so I'm sifting through it. If you ever ask me why something hasn't come out, I'm busy. That, and I'm moving very soon, so I'm moving. My net's gonna go down for a little bit. I'm gonna be in a new place, have a new setup. I might even be streaming on a somewhat regular schedule. I'm just trying to get by. So. Alright, so you sound a little better. It's still there. Okay, well, whatever.
Where does this echo come from? Like,
I don't know. Maybe it's the Skype connection. I mean, I guess I could try hosting the Skype call to see if it will kill it, but...
Alright, try that.
Alright, we'll try it real quick. Alright. Alright. Beep. Hello?
Alright. Hey.
Okay, let's see if this works. Hey everybody, is y'all still echoing?
And we're still echoing.
Are we still echoing? Conclusion, Hootey works, yeah. Do I still have 2 Skype volumes? No, I've only got the 1, and it's maxed out now. Yeah. Yeah, he's still echoing. Okay, well, whatever.
Alright.
Alright.
Lower quality this... Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
It's worse? Man.
What?
How's it worse? I mean, I am streaming, I guess, but... Alright, whatever. So sorry. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see.
If you want, I can host it again and see if it works again.
Okay, sure. Be better for me anyway. Hello? Okay.
If we can,
Doesn't sound worse.
if this just continues to shit the bed, we can try Mumble instead and put it on continuous.
I guess. I don't know. If you want to, I mean...
Yeah, but I don't want to like sound like Jesus.
Why not? People spend their entire lives wanting to sound like Jesus. There's never been a man in existence that hasn't at some point compared himself to Jesus, whether it's talking about his